Thank you, Dylan. I'll be covering, under this heading, I will be covering the role of HRM in developing user open innovation in an organization. Under this, as you can see from that diagram, the role of HR is to transform its resources for the organization, which could be broadly classified into internal and external. Internal can be looked into under two headings of staff and management, whereas external could be customer, startup developer and universities, as explained by Adam. As you can see from this diagram, the role of HRM is of funnel, and it transforms the resource of internal and external both to develop open innovation. How do they do it? The contribution of HR and open innovation can be broadly classified into 2 points, which are HRMIs and organization culture. HRMIs are basically the contribution of HR in developing the functions of HRM, like recruitment, appraisal, training and development, reward and benefits, organizational design and communication. Whereas the various examples of HRMIs are alternative work arrangements, dependent care services, strategic job analysis, skill-based pay system, justice and due process system, and cross-cultural training. Whereas another role of HR is organization culture, where they try to build atmosphere in an organization to develop innovation and creativity. As described by Tushman and O'Reilly in 1997, organization culture lies at the heart of organization innovation. However, this is broadly seen by the Martin's model of organization culture, where creativity and innovation can be developed by following 5 major headings of which are strategy, structure, support mechanism, behavior that encourages innovation, and communication. Lastly, I would like to discuss a case study of LAN and Spar Bank, where human resource has developed 4 major projects to develop certain learnings within the organization by hiring external resource to develop innovation and creativity among the employees. These 4 projects were basically learning organization, which was for the management team, whereas group-oriented innovation was more of management as well as the staff. And Magical Jump was a program where staff and management were trained to develop certain competencies, whereas personal development was more for the benefit of staff, so that they initiate towards the creativity and innovation. And now I would like to call Salil to explain the drawbacks.
Thank you, Vivek. And as I discussed earlier, the benefits of the banking. As we discussed earlier, the benefits of the banking sector was part of the point. This other side is the drawbacks of open innovation. Especially in books that everything new is not good. So drawbacks of open innovation as points to look after the security. Open innovation sometimes user material must secure. Theft and thefts and hackers if we're using from the unethical price supplier or developer. Old view is that open innovation is a piracy or theft. Monitoring progress. It's very difficult to monitor progress in an open innovation system, because it's basically most of the time it's outside the company, and it was very easy when closed innovation was there. Expensive. Basically, company invests a lot of money in research and development in open innovation. So who pays for it? Is it the company or is it the consumer? If it's most of the time it's not the company, it's only the consumer who pays for it. The point is, do we really need a new product every month? If the Nokia has to give us a new mobile phone every month. So this is the main thing. And there are many things in terms of expense, because most of the time they invest money in research and development, only one product comes out. So this is the thing, and now I'd like to see references are these. If you're looking for some more, we have got it. Please, any questions for us?
Any questions, folks? Someone ask a question.
Albert Einstein once said, imagination is better than knowledge, so please.
The banking examples, could you just very briefly explain how those banks used or interfaced with the users to create value? Any one example?
Such as basically talking ATM was the one which basically was not able. ATMs are not generally for disabled persons, for basically blind people when you see. But this was generally when they went to the consumers, they had a talk with them. They saw the need of between among the consumer. They saw the demand, which is basically the innovation as well. Keep the change program. They went to at least 225 or 35,000 of the consumers who were not able to save money on the long-term project, but they were more interested to deposit, save money in a short money, because people are not able to go into the bank and save 50 cents from there every day. But it was much easier when you go into the shopping mall and spend $9.50, but you save 50 cents automatically, which goes into your saving account.
Were these face-to-face or online interactions with the 25,000 people?
This was most of the feedback forms they got. They hired a